Well, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the auction here today. Feel free to come into the shade if you like. It's really hot out there under the sun. I sweated my way through the last auction and got burnt, I reckon, so feel free to wander in if you'd like to just get away from that sunshine. I'll conduct the auction from here today. So, all right, well, let's get things underway. As I said, welcome to the auction here today on behalf of Barry Plant Real Estate and the owners who I proudly represent. My name is Tim Stickley. I'm the director of Barry Plant. You have a quick look through, that's fine. And I'll be your auctioneer here today. I'm assisted by Ben Dang, who's been looking after the campaign throughout, assisting with inquiries. And if you have any questions or want any assistance throughout the auction today, he's here to help, along with Jackson as well. So my intention is to go through the documentation, the rules of auction, make a few comments about the property and the opportunity, and then hand over to you for your competition and bidding. So let's get into the detail. And the auction rules, first and foremost, they outline that the auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and additional conditions that were made available for the inspection before the start of the auction. The vendors have a reserve price. As the auctioneer, I will indicate bidders on request. The law prohibits false bids. It prohibits major disruptions by bidders, prohibits bidders attempting to prevent other people from bidding, and provides fines for this conduct. The rules do permit vendor bids, and the words I'll use during the auction to indicate I'm making a bid on behalf of the vendor are simply vendor bid. The auction rules do prohibit an auctioneer from accepting bids or offers after the property has been knocked down to the successful bidder. Lots of rules at the auctions these days. Really simply put, if nobody else bids, I can state a price by saying vendor bid and the amount, which is a guide as to where you need to be at or beyond if you're serious about purchasing the property here today. If anyone else puts their hand up other than me outlining a price, they're here as bidders to buy the property. So with confidence, you'll know that and you can bid in competition. All right, let's have a look at the particulars of sale. They outline the vendor and the land under offer is described in Certificate of Title, Volume 8946, Folio 228. The land with improvements known as 15 Aberdeen Drive in Dandenong North. It's being offered today with those things of a fixed and permanent nature as per your inspection. And we're looking for a 10% deposit upon successful purchase with a balance in either 90 or 120 days, whichever your preference would be. The vendor statement attached to the contract outlines the land title here today. As per the contracts, approximately 536 metres square. We're in a general residential zone which comes under Schedule 1 and the outgoings are outlined on the contract likewise. Service is all connected here today with the exception of the telephone. Are there any questions whatsoever on the contracts before I continue? No, it's all pretty straightforward. Let's move on, shall we, and outline the final rules of auction, which outline that subject to the reserve, the highest bidder whose bid is accepted shall be the purchaser, and if the property is passed in below the vendor's reserve price, the vendor will first negotiate with the highest bidder for the purchase of the property. And I think we've got a very genuine vendor's reserve here today. The property has been priced very competitively, I believe, and it creates a very good opportunity. So again, bid with spirit, a bit of confidence, and hopefully in a short while, you might be that proud new owner of this home today. So onto the property itself, and the home located here in Dandenong North is the locale. However, when you look at Dandenong North, there's so many different pockets of Dandenong North. This side of East Lincoln, this side of Halton Road, I really look at this area as being very much aligned with Noble Park North or the Waverley Gardens area. If I was to be able to change anything, I reckon I would relabel this area as Waverley Gardens because it is so connected to that kind of corridor being this side of Eastlink. The homes in the area, great family homes, beautiful neighbourhood, not overcrowded, really good opportunities from this location here with schooling, whether it's Lindale High School or whether it's Nazareth, St Elizabeth, Silverton, Carwatha. There's schools galore, an abundance of them very, very nearby. Proximity to the freeway, up Jackson's Road, you've got the Monash Eastlink interchange for very quick commuting in any direction. Not too far to pop down to Yarraman Station or Noble Park if you're wanting to alternatively jump on the train. Shopping-wise, Waverley Gardens, again, not far away. Dandenong Central with the famous Dandenong Market. There's a lot of opportunity there. So then we move on to the home itself. And the home, really well presented, beautiful, large family living, 5 bedrooms, downstairs good open plan living, nicely renovated, flowing out to a beautiful decked area. And then you've got the renovation and the modernisation that's been done with the garage into a further area that can be inhabited. So there's a lot going for the home, great opportunity for a larger family. Tenants living here at the moment on that short-term basis. If you're looking for an investment, no shortage of tenants that would be looking for something like this. So that's what's on offer here today. Electric gates flank the front. Just do your maths on this one. It all adds up very, very well to be in that zone that we're marketing it, which is 790 to 869,000. So without further ado, I'll hand over to you. Looking for an opening bid here. We're definitely here to sell. Don't miss your chance. Who would like to get me underway? In your hands, looking for an opening bid, 50 Aberdeen Drive in Dandenong North. What do we say? Get me underway. You've got a bid to buy. A lot of the 3-bedroom homes in the area we're seeing selling well around that $800,000, and here you've got that additional bonus of the upstairs section, the beautiful exposed aggregate driveway, the electric gates, all of those additional extras that do come with this property. Looking for an opening bid, happy to negotiate. If we don't have any bids, we will simply pass the property in for negotiation. What would you like to do? Lots of people looking, people considering. We have got buyers interested in the property that can't bid at auction today, needing to make their offers subject to finance, being first home buyers. So they're waiting in the wings, looking for that opportunity to submit their offers after the auction. Looking for an opening bid anywhere, no bid, I'll place a vendor bid then at $800,000. At $800,000, I'll look for a rise from there of $20,000 anywhere at $800,000. At $800,000, I'll call the property, no further bids, we will pass in and negotiate. For the first call at $800,000, the highest bidder has the exclusive right to negotiate and secure the property ahead of any other buyer post-auction, be them subject to finance or unconditional. So with a bid and no further bid, you secure that opportunity at this level. At $800,000, for the first call at $800,000, for the second call at $800,000, great value. Try and find something at this price, in this area, in this condition. 810 the bid now. Thank you for the bid. All the very best here today. At $810,000, and everyone should be putting their hand up at that price. We just sold one in Currajong Street earlier in the day. 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, single level, very similar brief, sold for $980,000. At $810 we are now. At $810,000, I look for a rise of 10 anywhere. At $810 for the first call. At $810,000 for the second call. At $810,000, not quite where we need to be. I'll place a vendor bid now at $820,000. Give you the opportunity to extend your bid to $830,000 if you like. At $820 now, look for a rise of $10,000. $820 the bid. At $820,000 for the first call. Would you like to come with me for another 10? Get that much closer to securing it here today. At $820,000, $830, can I say? At $820,000, no further bids, no better bids or offers. I'll call it 3 more times or I'll pass it in for negotiation. Come with me for another 10 if you like. At $820,000 once. At $820,000 twice. At $820,000 for the third and final call. Done, silent and finished. Making me work hard here today. That's okay. We're pausing on that, Jackson. What would we like to do there? At $820. A couple of moments for consideration there. Just let me know. $820,000. Last opportunity at $820 now for the first call. The second call.
$825?
$825 I'll take. At $825 now. At $825,000 back on top at $825. At $825,000. $825 the bid. I'll take a 5 anywhere. At $825,000, if single level homes of this kind of condition and calibre are selling kind of in that high 7s kind of a zone. We've got one round the corner, very original condition in Holton Road, similar kind of property selling in that zone. What's the value of upstairs? What's the value of the renovated garage situation? What does that bring to the table? At $825,000 once. Twice. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to get instructions from my owner. Ben, I'll get you to join me. We won't be long. Thanks for your patience. Okay, thank you very much for your patience with me there, ladies and gentlemen. Got instructions from the owner. We're not too far away from a sale here today. At $825,000 holding the bid, you've got the first and exclusive right to negotiate should there be no further bid. So at $825,000, I hand it back to you for your competition and bidding, and in the absence of any further bid, we will welcome the opportunity to negotiate with the highest bidder. So at $825,000, here's the last opportunity. I hand back to you for your bidding and your competition. For the first call at $825,000, for the second call at $825,000, can I see a rise of $5,000 anywhere? At $825,000, last and final call. Are we done, silent and finished? Well, ladies and gentlemen, in the absence of any further bids, I'll pass it in for negotiation. Congratulations, you've secured that right. If you're interested in the property, please don't hesitate to let Jackson know while Ben and I have a chat here with the buyers who are holding that bid. Thanks very much. Have a wonderful Saturday afternoon. Bye for now.